Hi there. The topic today is spirituality. What is it? Well, let's look at what we can more easily define. There's a connection between yourself and your virtues, between the beauty that you are, realized or not, and the goodness, the truth, and the art which help you to realize that and help you to realize the beauty in all of life. That's spirituality. But it is a process. It has to do with the empathy that helps you achieve goodness, the objectivity that helps you to attain truth, and the creativity, by which I mean looking at things in a lot of different and unique perspectives if possible, which I say undergirds the virtue of art. Art is a virtue, yes, it is. Art allows us to see the good in things, like in a movie. We see the good that's there, despite the fact that it might be about World War II and terrible things are happening. We see the heroism, we see those struggling against what is wrong, and we appreciate that. So, that's spirituality. The center of spirituality is the kid. Suffer the little children to come unto me, for such are the kingdom of heaven. The kid in you is what all these things are about, because the kid in you is what experiences life. It's in that experience of life, the beauty of life, which the virtues bring to you, that you find your bliss and your sense of purpose and direction in life. Does this depend on a particular belief system? No, it doesn't. You can, believe what you need to believe, or don't believe what you need not to believe. Just follow the path of spirituality, and the reality will present itself. And if beliefs don't present a reality that you can experience and that help you to achieve your virtues, then these beliefs were really not all that necessary. What we have to do is to focus on what is achievable. And today I'd also like to talk about the most spiritual of three dialogues that I talk about. I would say it's not the most, I suppose, but it's the central spirituality, because the communication between the artist and the kid, well, that's a communication between yourself as creative and being whoever and whatever you need to be, and the kid in you, the part of you that can play along, hear the music, appreciate the art, and from the artist spring, as I say, to the right, your understanding, to your left, your caring, like two arms that embrace you. The artist. This is the central virtue and central guidance or realization, point of realization that we experience. It encompasses the other things, such as, the caretaker and the director. It actually encompasses all those within a framework that is open ended and light and adventuresome. Adventure is part of spirituality? You bet it is. If you're not very adventuresome, you're living in a box. That's not spirituality. I'm not talking about you have to risk your life. Just dare to see things in a different way. Hmm? That's very important. Now, one thing that I like, there's several ways that the artist and the kid and you can communicate. And one is by singing. And of course, singing doesn't have to have words in it that mean anything. So that's what I call creative song. And in creative song, it's do da da do da da do da. Yeah, this is you just create the sounds. It's like jazz, and it lifts you up. And then the blues, you know, that's the kid in you wanting to be lifted up, and then you have the shout of praise, which is the kid in you being lifted up. So these things communicate back and forth. One way to do it is to do creative song, or what some call singing in the spirit, as a call and response, within yourself. Here's an example. Lifting up. The blues. The kid responding. Depends on how you feel. Maybe it's the blues. Lifting up again. Back and forth it goes. And as it proceeds, the singing in the spirit can evolve into words. Won't you lift your eyes and see the sunshine? Won't you lift your eyes and see the rain that's cleansing all the earth? In the midst of the storm, the thunder calls, awaken, prepare for the dawn and the sunshine. In the midst of the storm, the lightning flashes, remember the light of the clear blue sky. Oh, but how the sun keeps shining. Oh, but how it shines behind the clouds, lifting you has always been my pleasure, says the one whose feet come on the clouds. Well, sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it don't. But inside you it makes sense, just like dreams do. There's something to it, and if there's not, it's an awakening to something that is deeper if you consider it, even though it may have originally had no meaning. Well, the response. I walk with the sun either in my eyes or burning on my skin. And when the rain comes, the dark clouds hover way upon my soul. Where will I see this light? Where will I find joy? I see only pain. So, back and forth it goes, and you don't have to be a good singer, obviously. and you don't have to, and it doesn't always have to come out great. You can't write it down and sell it, but it'll help you. And of course, it just can be words, and then something that some people have called speaking in tongues, or it's basically it's that means something. Or sound as if they mean something. This response back and forth, if you keep it going, will come up with words, and you'll then fall naturally over into that. I want to lift you. I've always been with you. Don't forget, I'm the way. My door is open. I wait on the shining shore. So this is some of the truth you need to hear. And good day for now. Another lesson later.